What's up? It's Nesto with the Shooters 317, and today I wanted to let you know about 5 of my cinematic settings for the Lumix G7. Let's get right into it. The first setting that I use is the photo style. I like to set my photo style to neutral and then take my contrast to -5, my sharpness to -5, my noise reduction to -5, and my saturation to -5. Those settings create a flat color profile that is easier to color grade when I get the footage back to post. Second setting that I like to make sure I set up is my exposure. I need that to be on manual so I control the ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. I like to make sure that my ISO is around 400 with my shutter speed being double what my frame rate is. The third setting that I like to make sure that I set up is my record quality. Now when I'm shooting something that's like a talking scene or a performance scene, then I'm shooting in 24 frames at 4K. If I'm shooting something that I plan to be slow motion, then I'm shooting at 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second. That way my slow motion is crispy. The fourth setting that I like to change is my zebras. I like to make sure I have my zebras set up so when I'm exposing things, I can make sure that I'm not overexposing. The zebras will show lines, so then you know that you're exposing correctly. The fifth and final thing that I like to make sure is turned on is peaking. Peaking will create little lines around things to show you what is in focus and what is not in focus. So if you have bad eyes or if your screen is small or whatever be the reason that you can't see it, you know what is in focus at all times. As kind of an extra tip, I also like to use the Lumix app when I'm doing certain shots with my Android phone, and when I'm using my iPhone, I like to use the Field Monitor app. It's a great app. It has a bigger screen and allows me to see more. I'll leave a link for it in the description below. That's something you should definitely check out. Those were my 5 cinematic settings for the Lumix G7. If that helped you at all, please like and subscribe the video. And if you have any settings that I didn't mention, make sure you leave them in the comments below. Check me out on the next video. Shooters out.
The greatest shooter I have ever seen in my life.
And he does that when you need him to do it